This is a truly shocking scene that happened on the high seas. Just as the fishermen caught a giant swordfish, it was attacked by a strange creature. When they pulled it onto the boat, only a fish head remained, and the lower half of its body disappeared without a trace. There is a proverb that says, "A dead fish cannot speak," so when they witnessed the scene they decided to pack up their things and return immediately. However, the captain was determined not to give up, so he returned to that area early the next morning. He took a newly bought crabfish from the market as bait, threaded the fishing line through the swordfish's eye, used a hook to tie it tightly, and without hesitation threw the bait into the sea. He vowed to find the vile predators lurking in the water that day. When the swordfish sank, the captain quickly began pulling the rope and tugging with the fish. This is intended to create the illusion of a fish struggling underwater, better appealing to the predatory desires of any large creatures below. Meanwhile, the fishermen on the boat were on standby, one of them experiencing a significant reaction from their fishing rod. Analyzing the tension of the fishing line, it is likely that a large creature is caught on the hook. To prevent it from escaping, people released nearly 200 meters of fishing line. When the time was right, they began to quickly whirl in line. During the struggle, they used the technique of changing fishermen frequently to exhaust the creature. When a white shadow in the distance gradually rose from the sea surface, the assistant stood next to him with a hook, preparing to pull the big fish onto the deck. Upon closer inspection, they discovered it was a bluefin tuna weighing about 100 kilograms. Although the catch was both surprising and disappointing, as it could not have been the cause of the marlin attack, it was still a valuable catch. The captain speculated that the attackers may have been a group of sharks gathered in the area. However, everyone on the boat was happy to catch such a large bluefin tuna. Its weight far exceeded expectations, requiring the combined efforts of 4 people to pull it onto the ship. There is no doubt that such a large bluefin tuna can fetch a high price in the market, making up for the loss of the marlin the previous day. With a guaranteed catch, the captain can return home with peace of mind, and can even find a job at a famous company like 58. However, as they were taking photos to commemorate the catch, another fishing rod, baited with fish, reacted strongly. The main fisherman could not hide his joy when feeling the tension of the fishing line. He exclaimed excitedly as he reeled in the line and realized that the catch was no smaller than the bluefin tuna they had just caught. Luckily, this time they used sturdy fishing equipment like carrier arresting cables and threaded steel, which prevented the rod from breaking under tension. After more than 10 minutes of fierce struggle, the big fish finally rose out of the water. Initially, the captain thought they had caught a shark due to its size and swimming style. However, upon closer inspection, they realized it was not a shark but a swordfish. What is surprising is that this swordfish is relatively small, estimated to weigh only about 30 kilograms. However, the captain was still very satisfied with the catch because attacks by such fish are extremely rare. Since this species is a protected species in the area, they quickly took a photo to commemorate the catch before releasing it back into the sea. Although they failed to catch the vile predators they were pursuing, the capture of 2 bluefin tuna and a swordfish made the captain's fishing trip worthwhile.